I just want us to both be on the same page. I want to marry you. I just need to feel secure. And with the financial concerns, it brings up another component. I know that I will never leave you, but I don't know that you'll never leave me. The prenup. Have you ever heard of it?
So you don't feel secure about me, or what the do you say?
Everybody does it. For protection.
That is more like you don't trust me. I don't want to be with person, don't trust me. If I want to be with someone for money, obviously don't want to be him.
Look, Brian also thinks I
Any woman that reacts like that to you asking her for a prenup is probably the type of woman you don't want to marry in the first place. This is from a TV show called 90 Day Fiance, where a couple has 90 days to decide whether they want to get married or not. The guy is apparently an entrepreneur, and the girl is basically a sugar baby who just spends the guy's money trying to look like every other Instagram model.
I get my boobies done like 9 months ago. Look, give it to me. I love them so much. I got the truth.
Okay, listen, I've given birth twice. If my husband did not show up for any reason, that child is being named after an ex.
What are they applauding for? This is extremely toxic behavior. Life happens. Sometimes you might miss an event. That's part of life. But to punish your husband by naming his baby after an ex is diabolical. And in my book, that's an instant divorce.
As we're dating, there was a time where I end up being pregnant. Not with him, of course, but not by him. I end up pregnant. I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So then I end up getting an abortion by myself, and it was the most horrible visit I've ever done. That moment where I was like, how did I get here? Like, I had this beautiful, wonderful man of God. I am pregnant and I have this abortion. I'm doing all this in secret. It was so heavy that I had to tell him. And when I tell him this last time, he's gonna break up with me. I broke his heart like 8 times. And then this is the last time. I'm like, there's no way he wants me back, ever. And then so we talk, and he said, well, did you ask God for forgiveness? I'm like, I did. Did you forgive yourself? I'm like, I don't know. Well, I love you and I still want you to be my wife.
So you cheated on this guy multiple times and he still took you back? This guy is a pathetic, low-tier human. He doesn't respect himself. He has no self-worth. He's a loser. This isn't God's grace. You're dating a pathetic man. I'ma send both of y'all to the Shadow Realms.
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year.
This mother glassed a man in the pub after he wrongly guessed her age. 39-year-old Joanne Dodd was enraged when Carl Cooper suggested she was 43. Joanne shoved a wine glass in his face, leaving him with a 4-inch cut that narrowly missed his eye. In court, she suggested she was suffering from low self-esteem at the time. She was spared jail after the judge suggested that one person's banter may be insulting to others.
Now, we all know, if the roles were reversed, that guy would be sent off to jail. But because she's a woman, she gets a slap on the wrist.
It's an evil world we live in.
I think we should do marriage like NBA contracts. It should be like, okay, we got a 4-year deal. Okay? We're going to see if we want to renew after 4 years. If we don't want to renew, you be a free agent, you go off to the Mavs.
Hilarious.
You know? But if you do want to renew, we'll have another little party. We'll invite our friends, and that strengthens us. And because you know your term is coming up, there is a little bit more work you put in. There's a little bit more like, oh, we got to stay focused on this. Oh man, my contract's coming up. But if it's just like, well, it's forever, stop trying.
Hold on now. I think he's onto something. Because if marriage is a contract, then why not do like the NBA, where you do a 3-year deal or a 5-year deal? And if after 5 years you don't want to be married, you guys go about your day. Personally speaking, I think people might prefer this method than the current method, because the current method is built for the 1950s. This method is built for the modern era.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician, where he was making over 6 figures a year, to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support.
sensational.
Is that not ridiculous? He would rather take a massive pay cut than to give me money to pay for his kids. I'm just so pissed right now because how the fuck am I going to pay for my mortgage?
Go get a job, you broke ass hoe. If I see a person putting their hands on a woman, I'm going to put my hands on them because I love them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that ain't,
I'm
we not
shooting
doing
out
it.
anger. Yeah, I'm shooting out anger. Man, nigga ain't got no business getting in my business, what I'm saying. This is my bitch. Nigga, you better leave us alone. Now everybody finna die. Cause you want, now your kids finna be without their father cause you want to save this bitch.
I'm gonna be at home.
You don't know that.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be at home.
Because what ends up happening, it's always the good guy that loses his life. It ain't never the bad. We done watched this situation hold, so that's why I don't get in domestic shit. If I see a nigga whooping this bitch, I mind my business.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit.
Who cares if it's some sucker shit? At least you get to go home alive. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Don't risk your life for a woman you don't even know. Call the police and keep it pushing. Because if you try to play hero, you will end up in a dead pool.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
Men don't care.
No, best
We
believe
don't
men don't
care.
care. You ain't met my man. You ain't met my man. You ain't met my man. Let's just be real.
Does he have kids?
No. Okay, you know what? Okay, you want to go.
It's just a question.
No, he doesn't have kids.
I don't want to categorize him incorrectly.
He doesn't have kids, but.
So he's one of those that got a chick with 2 kids and he don't have kids? He's one of those?
Correct. He's one of those, but guess what? He wants to have a big family. He wants a lot of kids. And I can't give that to him, but I can give him at least 1, and that's about it because I got 2 already. And that's just
You just said he can't have his dreams come true because he's with you.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
I'm gonna be honest, I think it's weird when guys profit off their looks. Because I think that men should be like a little bit more on the smarter side. I think that women are typically the sex that is profiting off of our looks. It's more of a feminine thing to me.
Oh, so like male models, you're not a fan of?
Male models, or you know, like a male that's in the mirror like doing a selfie, or like a gym selfie or a shirtless selfie.
You know, the type of women who say dumb shit like this are women who are only useful when they spread their legs. And lo and behold, she has an OnlyFans. Shocker.
I had this boyfriend, he's from Nigeria, and he came to the UK on a student visa. And he got into a fight, so they took his passport, and his passport was to the Home Office. And now every week he has to sign in. Because of that, now he can't really get a job because he has no passport. So now that means now he's gonna live on me now. And I was in uni, and I didn't have a job, but money was from student loan grant.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Yeah, and then because he knew, he'd be like, oh, what? So you're not gonna share it with me? I'm your man, everything like that. And I was like, oh. Like, come on. And he would like take me to the cash point and actually like, you know, what are you gonna give me? I give him 80. He's like, what? Is that what you're gonna give me? Wait, how much?
That was definitely abuse.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, fine. I give him £100, something like that. But so every time when I got paid, I would not let him know that I got paid. But then eventually he would somehow get it out of me because I wasn't strong enough back then. And yeah, so he was literally living on me. He got me to get him a phone contract under my name.
You know, at first when I heard this, I was like, damn. But then I wondered, what would happen if we flipped the scenario? Would this be considered financial abuse? Or would this be considered just helping your partner when they're going through a tough time?
What date number should a man allow a woman to pay for a meal? I look at it like this. I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay, and I'm never going to let her just sit here and offer. No date. No date.
Ever?
Ever. Hey, come here. I'm dead serious. And even if she reaches for her wallet, I'm going to be like, man, I got it. Now, never. How you a real man? You make the woman pay for food.
I just shake my head at conversations like this because we got a bunch of NFL players talking about real men pay for a woman's food. And if you don't pay for her food, you're not a real man. Obviously, if you're making millions of dollars, it's easy to pay for stuff. But if you're making 50 to 60K a year, yeah, you're gonna be watching how much you're spending. And it would be nice if the woman you're with chips in from time to time.
All right, guys, choose your fighter. Thick or slim?
Brother,